Calvin Johnson Jr. He's on ESPN covers, he's a record breaker, and he's known for many of his triple coverage catches, which is very amazing. He's a 6'5" wide receiver who played for the Detroit Lions and just recently retired the previous offseason. Making a return? We'll see. Hi guys, my name is Jaboogie, and today we're talking about Calvin Johnson making a return to the NFL. First off, I would like to thank Danny EV Tracks for the free beat. Go check him out, subscribe to him, and enjoy the video. First off, Calvin Johnson is one of the greatest receivers in NFL history. Following his tracks, we have Marvin Jones Jr., who just came to Detroit this offseason from the Cincinnati Bengals, and we also have a Golden Tate receiver. It's his third year in Detroit, I believe. He's also trying to fill the roles of Calvin Johnson. We all know he's been struggling these past few weeks. He was just recently benched in a game against Chicago, but he's Golden Tate, I believe. He will be back, as in back balling. But this video is about Calvin Johnson Jr., the greatest in my opinion. As you guys know, if you've seen my other videos, I am a major Detroit Lions fan, so I have some good feelings that we could possibly see a Calvin Johnson return. Now I understand we're 1-3. There are chances of better things happening to us, but like a better outcome in this season. You know, there's a lot of games left to play, but hopefully we can turn it around. And if we have a good season, we could possibly see a return of Calvin Johnson. Now, does that necessarily mean he would come back to Detroit? No. Do I hope he would? That he does? Yes, I really do, because, you know, he is Detroit. He is the image of Detroit. Even though he's retired, he is still the image of Detroit. Despite having many championship basketball teams and hockey teams, football is by far the most popular sport in this country, and therefore, when you look at football and you think of Detroit, you think of Calvin Johnson and Barry Sanders. But today we're talking about Calvin Johnson and possibly making a return. Now, as we know, he retired at age 30. He is 31 now. Just celebrated his birthday just a few days ago. If he returns, I feel like he would go back to Detroit. He seems to be a pretty loyal guy. You know, he's had many opportunities to leave Detroit. I think he's had 3. He resigned an 8-year contract, which was meant to expire by 2019. So if he does return, I feel like it wouldn't be after 2019. That's 3 years. I don't know if that's a good idea to sit out of the league for 3 years and try to come back. But he's on Dancing with the Stars, so he's getting some sort of exercise as of right now. But if he did come back, he would come back before then, I'm guaranteeing, which is probably going to put him in a contract under Detroit still. So I made a video called "The Detroit Lions Will Win Super Bowl 51. As of right now, not a lot of people are feeling that, but you know what, I gotta keep my head high, so let's beat Philly today. Alright, anyways, if we do, which we will, win the Super Bowl, Calvin Johnson has to come back. I understand he's retired due to ankle injuries and just trying to recover from those, but I mean, a year is pretty good, and your team winning a Super Bowl is definitely something that'll make you feel good. And I feel like he would definitely be down to come back and do another Super Bowl win with us. But anyways, Dancing on the Stars has proven that Calvin still has his athletic ability. You know, he's been dancing, and you know, if he's not athletic, he wouldn't be dancing. And you have to. This is gonna be a Michael Jordan scenario. He's gonna leave. Already done that. I mean, I don't think he's gonna pull a Michael Jordan and come back towards the end of the season and go to the playoffs with us and lose. I'm referring to Orlando beat the Bulls when Jordan had his return season from baseball. I do think he would wait the whole year, and possibly next year is a year we could see him back in cleats and a uniform and a helmet, and most likely blue and silver. I just want to put this out there. It hurts me that Calvin Johnson isn't going to be here to wear those sick black color rush jerseys that we have. I was pretty upset when I heard rumors that we were wearing red for some reason. I was like, why the hell are we wearing red? But we're actually wearing these sick black jerseys, and I want one. And despite Matthew Stafford throwing a few picks this season, I probably would still get his, because he's the only player on our team who's really proven so far as of this season and actually still plays. Anyways, Calvin making a comeback is very... Let me just say this. A lot of people can see it. And, excuse my phone, I'm sorry. But a lot of people, if you asked anybody, would you be shocked if Calvin returned? A lot of people who know the game of football very well would say, no, I'm not shocked at all. Calvin is a tremendous player. He's very young to say the age he's retiring from football compared to some others. Now, I feel like he could, if he returns, have 5 years in the tank, which would definitely give the Detroit Lions some time to win a Super Bowl. I've seen some people in the comments of that last video saying definitely in the next 5 years. I'm down with that, because I'm loyal to my city. I hope Calvin is too. So, that's what I'm thinking. I want you guys to let me know down in the comments what you think about a Calvin Johnson return. Is it possible? Is it likely? Give me some good feedback. If you got links or articles or anything, totally hit me up with those, and if they're good, I'll put them in the description or something like that, you know. But anyways, please like, comment, and subscribe. And, you know, sorry again, my phone's going off. I will catch you on the next one. Jaboogie out.